One of the things I wanted to talk about, and this is just briefly, is when I first started, like it was well known. These people have made fortunes doing your listing for you, from titles to bullets to descriptions to backends to keywords to all that. Like you pay, I don't know, it was 100, 150 bucks, 200 bucks, depending on what service you got, to companies that would on Fiverr that would actually create your listing for you. Literally, it would create your listing, right? And everyone asked me, should you use one? Should that be something you do? And I'm not going to tell people how to spend their money, but certainly if I was going to spend $100 to $200 and have someone write my listing, I can tell you there were many, many more beneficial ways to spend that money. What we teach you and the tools that we have, there's no reason that you need someone to create your listing. I mean, here's the thing. If you look at it, you break it down, your title should be 80 to 100 characters. Each bullet should be less than 100 characters, right? And your description is less than 2,000, right? So the description is probably the longest one. So you're talking just from your title and your bullets, which drive 80% of your ranking, you're talking 600 characters, right? I mean, that's just hardly, like, if you can't do 600 characters by yourself, I mean, that's, what's it, 100 words, 120 words, if that. So I mean, that's one of the things I wouldn't want anyone to spend it, because I believe if you can't write your own information, then you probably don't know your product enough. So do what you want, but I will tell you that you're going to change it totally, and you're going to make it your own. And typically, those guys add more fluff way more fluff than necessary, and you're going to overuse, or you're going to go beyond that 100 characters on the bullets, and that's just not necessary. One of the things, a lot of people write these listings that support desktop, not realizing that over 50% of the people buying on Amazon buy on a mobile device, which they can only see, a smaller version of what you can see on desktop. So you got to keep that in mind, and that's what we teach. But yeah, so do what you want on that. Now, there are people that we've used. I mean, you can just do a real quick Fiverr search on Amazon listings, and you'll find a ton of people that do it. But you're the best person to do it, and it would be a shame to see you spend all this time and energy learning about your product, watching these videos, that you absolutely should not need to have to do this for yourself. You should be able to do it for yourself. Shouldn't have to have anyone do it. Certainly spending, I think it's up to like 140 bucks now